Finally, the first day of the cup game. I'm waiting with excitement in the holding room for the contestants. Alice is going to be watching from the stands. No doubt shoveling food into herself. I think. I just assumed she would, but I didn't actually ask her. Yep, she may be more engrossed in the food than the fight, though. It sounds like a match just started. I wish I could see it. Eager to get inside, I pace back and forth inside the weighing room. Players are unable to watch the match of their fellow contestants. This is to keep all players on equal footing, with none gaining an unfair advantage by seeing the skills of the other. Yes, I understand. So I'll be facing opponents without knowing their fighting style. But they won't know how I fight either. Restless, I continue to pace around the weighing room. Until finally, my turn comes. Now then, Mr. Luca, please enter the arena. Good luck. Yes. In high spirits, I rush down the hallway toward the arena floor. No matter the opponent, I won't lose. I step into the open-air arena to the sound of the crowd going crazy. It's a completely different feeling from being in the audience. Aha! It's a cute little boy! Oh, I wonder how he's going to be bad touched. The audience laugh and point at me. It's obvious what they want. Yeah, they state as much. In the next moment, my opponent walks out of the entrance opposite of mine. Dullahan appears. Alright, the Dullahan. You get to have a lot more time with her in Paradox, but still. She still seems to be the captain of one faction of the guard here. And, yeah. Being a Dullahan, she's actually what the Dark Elves are eventually supposed to turn into if they get strong enough. So, she's technically from the Elf race. But anyway, so... being just a really strong Dark Elf, I still smash. Oh, what a cute little warrior. How are you talking with your head not attached to your vocal cords? It's magic, you idiot. Just go with it. I'm looking forward to putting on a nice show after you lose. I won't lose! This is just the first round. There's no way I'd lose here. And that weapon is just for show. Oh, you actually think you can win? I'll have to put you in your place by humiliating you in front of this huge crowd. Alright. Let's get to it. Alright, we'll start with Thunder Thrust. Here, cover my chest. I'll squeeze it out with my hair. Alright, next we'll do Sylph. Because she has a lot of techniques that Sylph can block. Cover my chest. Wind pushes her away. Shout everything into my mouth. Gonna block that one, huh? Oh well. Attack! Ha! Caught you. The Dullahan's headless body grabs Luca from behind. because being held by the Dualhan's headless body.
Just stay there quietly. It'll make you feel really good.
Struggle. Can't break free.
Soak in your despair and give up.
The Dualhan's headless body holding Luca, he's unable to move.
I'll squeeze you out with my hair. Don't you want to feel what it's like to have me suck out your energy?
I just did. Struggle. Alright. Struggles intensely and breaks free.
You're quite stubborn.
That.
My hands are unbearable, aren't they?
Ow.
Does it feel good? My techniques are incredible, aren't they? My mouth will suck out proof of your defeat.
Self, you're not doing your job.
This kiss will make you melt.
There we go. And body attack.
I'll let you enjoy my chest.
Wind pushes her away.
Cover my hair in your stuff.
The wind pushes her away. Alright, I spoke too early, Sylph. Nice crit.
I'll stroke you here.
Take this. Alright, I think Death Sword Chaos Star should finish her off. Alright! You didn't fail me!
Impossible. Me? Lose to a human warrior? I surrender. It's my loss.
Suffering from a crippling wound, the Dualhan surrenders. Alright, defeated. Luca's now level 27.
Even though you're a human, you're quite skilled. I need to train even harder. Once I'm improved, will you accept my challenge?
Yes, I'll spar with you whenever. So that was a lie. I don't think you ever come back to fight her again. Thus I made it through the first round. After that, there were no fights of any difficulty. I mean, we've already beaten the Centaurs and the Minotaurs without much trouble. The Dualhan was by far the most skilled opponent so far today. After winning 4 more matches in a row, I made it to the semi-finals. Whew. I think I've become too strong. Don't get arrogant now, Luca. There's still plenty more monsters out there that are far stronger than you. While lost in self-congratulations, I hear a knock on the door. Ah, come in.
How are you faring, Luca?
Traveling incognito, the queen appears at the doorway to the waiting room.
Your abilities are quite astounding for one so young. The other warriors I recruited were...
The queen lets out a long sigh.
That reminds me,
I'd forgotten about those other people she recruited. How did the other warriors do?
They deliver quite disappointing results. Everyone has been wiped out, save you.
I see. So they all got knocked out before even making it to the semifinals. Queen's hope now all lie with me.
To make matters worse, the undefeated champion enlisted in this year's Queen Cup. She calls herself Cuba and is an incredibly skilled monster. Without fail, she has completely dominated every opponent unlucky enough to be matched against her. She hasn't made an appearance in a while, so I believe that she wouldn't participate this year. Sadly, I do not think even you managed to grasp victory. She thinks I can stand no chance. It's like she's sentencing me to a loss.
I'll win for sure, no matter the opponents.
Indeed, it's too early to lose all hope. Now, you must keep this absolutely secret. I have information on Cuba's skills and fighting tactics.
It wouldn't help him even if you gave it to him.
No, that wouldn't be fair.
She won't know anything about me. Oh, she already knows you, Luca. We have to face each other, not knowing the other skills. To do otherwise would taint any meaning and fairly testing my abilities in the Colosseum.
Please defeat Cuba by any means necessary and obtain victory. Just once in my life, I want to see a human win this tournament.
Yes, leave it to me. For now, just watch my next victory. Encouraged by the Queen's words. The excitement for my next match starts to build. The next fight starts shortly after that. I wonder if my next opponent will be this Cuba girl the Queen mentioned. I step out into the arena and get my first look at the semi-finals opponent I'll be facing. Cerberus appears. So, Cerberus, the three-headed dog. She's got collars on each of her heads. She's a good girl, I know it. I don't have enough hands to pat all her heads. Well, I guess while I'm patting two of her heads, the third head will be entertaining me. So yes, smash. And so in Paradox, just like, well, I guess in this game too, she, like the Dual Han, is part of the Queen's Guard. And she has a rivalry with the Dual Han over it. So, anyway. Heh, a boy that looks like he's worth bad touching. We'll let you finish as much as you want. The audience will love seeing you get bad touched. The three heads all talk at the same time. It looks like they're independent of each other. Alright, here I go. Recovering from the bizarre initial sight. Really? You didn't have to recover from the sight of someone who doesn't have a head connected to their shoulders? Anyway, Luca raised his sword. Alright. Thunder Thrust! How's this? Alright, what we're going to want is Gnome for this one. Because if you get caught in her bind without Gnome, it's over.
Come on, let's all do it at once. I'll lick it all over. This will feel amazing, so get ready.
All three heads shoot towards Luca at the same time. Nice crit.
We'll squeeze it out.
Ha ha ha!
Are you about to finish? Give up and surrender to pleasure.
It'll be a little while yet, so let's meditate.
Does our chest feel good?
Another nice crit.
It's time for some fun.
Versus Luca down Mount Hill. As soon as Severus gets on top of me, the crowd goes wild. The moment they've been waiting for has almost arrived. Me, the defeated loser, being bad touched by a stronger female monster.
I'm looking forward to today's public mating show. I'll make you impregnate me, right in front of everyone.
Sarah shows herself off to me. Yep, it's already wet and waiting.
Stop! Being bad touched by a monster in front of so many people? I can't let her do that to me here.
So yes, I have to struggle
with this power.
Luca forced the Cerberus off of him.
What's with that strength?
Alright, one more. And then we can finish her off with Death Sword Chaos Star. Alright. Death Sword Chaos Star! Total overkill.
Strong! We give up!
Cerberus admits defeat.
You're quite powerful, human. We didn't think we could stand up to Cuba, but to think we would be defeated by a human in the semifinals.
Is this Cuba girl really that strong? The Cerberus was already sure she was going to lose. Just how strong is this Cuba?
You're about as strong as one of her teeth. We fought her once before. She's on a total different level.
This kind of killing the joy of my victory. What kind of insane opponent waits for the finals? Dullahan. Filled with powerful magic, she is able to separate her head from her body. Many dark elves train to acquire the power needed to become a Dullahan. Boasting powerful physical skills, their fighting ability is extremely high. With the ability for the body and head to operate independently of each other, the head on her hair can take advantage of any openings the body creates. She's easily a match for any warrior who dares to challenge her. Once the Dullahan defeats her challenger, she will force them to surrender fully to her. Using her magical hair and flexible tongue, no man can resist her. Many of them are interested in fencing and chivalry. Some of them even enjoy participating in the Colosseum, testing their strength against worthy challengers. Bound and unable to endure the dual hand's mouth, Luca gives in. After that, Luca turned into a slave of the Bad Touch show.
Bad touched in front of a huge crowd. That disqualifies you as a hero. How did it feel to be humiliated in front of a huge crowd of people? The dual Hun is able to attack twice every turn. She can also put you in a trance, making her quite troublesome. Sylph will protect you against the trance, but won't do much against her other moves. On the other hand, Gnome will let you break out of her binds right away. Either one will help, but I think trance is more troublesome. Please use those elemental spirits like slaves, then toss them away like useless rags. Now go, oh brave Luca. Show her a death even worse than decapitation.
Cerberus. A beast famous as the Hellhound. 3 heads attached to one body, each able to think for itself. Her agility is very high, and it's difficult to get an opening on her due to her 3 sets of eyes. A very dangerous monster to cross swords with. A sexually greedy beast, they will take any chance to bad touch a man given to them. Once she mounts her mate, there's nothing they can do. Giving in to her beast instincts, she will thrash and wildly pump her mate, quickly forcing them to finish. Bad touching her catch without mercy, they are even known to go until they die. Bad touch senseless by the Cerberus, Luca is forced to finish. Played with in front of the crowd, Luca is forced to mate over and over again.
Preyed on by a dog, does that make you even lower than a pet? A hero whom is even lower than a dog is useless. The Cerberus has powerful attacks, but restraint is the most worrisome. You can't get her off in one turn, she will bad touch you. Gnome's power will let you escape, so that is the way to go. In addition, there are 2 ways to lose to her. But surely you wouldn't lower yourself again in trying to experience both. Now go, oh brave Luca. Send that hellhound back to hell.